But yeah, I mean, it's been such a long time coming, like I said, for you. And how are you feeling now that it's just out? For about 24 hours here. Like, how's it feel?
I ain't gonna lie, man. It didn't really hit me till I was kicking it with Meg yesterday, and
Mm.
it was like, damn, like I started the music shit with MIA. You feel me? So like that's my genesis. Like you feel me? MIA, by the way, that's moving to AM. That's Aaron May. That's Jay Mills, 24OE. So that's my genesis of music. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
or me really as to get finding myself as an artist. So to see a nigga that is my day one and he really like, bitch, like you really like, bitch, not only that, bitch, you got an amazing product at that. Like this ain't no bullshit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's been amazing. And my bad, look, my leg. And also just all the music lovers, bro. I know people probably expected something else from me. They probably expected like hits or just like some fly nigga shit or just it's something in there, but it's
For
really
sure.
vulnerable. There's music for the humans, like people that feel emotion,
Yeah.
people that they feel distraught just as much as they feel confident, So and I'm happy, man, but I feel like the real it's really gonna kick in. Like I feel like this is one of them projects that's gonna last a little minute.
For
I
sure.
feel like people really gonna be able to live life to it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We ain't really see it, really do its due diligence yet.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, it just came out. People, it needs time. And sometimes people come back to projects when they give it a first listen through, and it's something that they'll come back to, um, weeks or months or years later, and be like, oh shit, like I found a gem in this project that really spoke to me.
Like I said in the caption when I announced it, like this project helped me a lot. Like I was going through a lot, bro, when I started making this project, and as I kept on making it, I was finding a little bit more of my swag. Even I was finding a little bit more of my confidence that's in there. Sometimes,
Yeah, I heard
you
it.
gotta go in yourself and really find it again. But
Facts, yeah.
dog, just this was therapy for me. Like I really needed to make this body of work, and for this to be my first body of work, and it's just not super braggadocious. It got that shit. I'm,
Yeah.
it got the little arrogant moments, it got the loving moments, but
Right.
it is also equally as vulnerable as it's fly. It's equally as romantic as it's like fuck a bitch. It's
Yeah.
all that. Like it's just as much as it's fuck a bitch is damn near like damn I miss it. Like it's all that. It's
Mm-hmm.
we humans, bro. We oxymorons. Like we act like we don't want love, but we really do. We just don't want it from a certain person. So
Yeah.
I just, it's just the good with the bad. And this is 100% the project. It's good with the bad. It's making the bad sound good. It's making the good
Yeah.
sound bad. Like that's what the music is. And
That's what I noted. That's what I noted when I was listening to it. Is I felt like it was it had both of those things in it. It was like the duality of both of them. Because when I first read the title of it, and maybe I'm the problem, I wasn't really sure what to expect. I knew it was. I felt like it was gonna be something vulnerable, right? But I didn't know how you were exactly gonna deliver it, and it was totally different than what I thought. Like you just said, it was totally different than what I thought you were gonna do. Um, and I know you said that you want people to listen to it without having any, what your opinion is on it, like what it meant to you. Um, so when I went through it at first, I just thought it felt to me like it was a mirror. Like it was almost like it was you looking yourself in the mirror and talking about, sort of like the dysfunction, good and bad things that are going on um, in your life, if that makes sense. Like it felt like just you owning up to like sort of these issues and things that have gone wrong versus like looking for some sort of like external uh problem in your life.
yeah, and I think that's the flyest shit you can do. Making like human shit sound like, oh, that's normal. Like, oh yeah, of course. Like
Yeah.
nigga, like, yeah, I grew up poor, but we could still have ambition. Like, yeah, I
Hmm.
grew up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't look like where I'm from, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm really grew up in a fucked up area. Like, it was second nature to expect to hear some gunshots. It was just, I was used to it. Like, and you don't really realize how. And I think a lot of this project came from after I left this and that. There's gonna be a nigga in the comments be like, oh, they know what's up with this. They know this and that. But nigga, I moved from over there. And I was just like, you know what? I had a moment of clarity. Because even being around, it's not even just the events that happen around there.
Yeah.
It's the mentalities too. It's not a lot of hope where I'm from. Like I remember, nigga, my first time leaving Texas, I was 19. I went to LA, and that's such a simple trip. Just hopping on, you could hop on a flight and go to LA. Super simple. You spend $200, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
That shit sounded like a Grammy to niggas. You know, oh, this nigga leaving this apartment complex, let alone the block. He's leaving and going to another state. This nigga's going to
Yeah.
be something. That's
To
that's
LA
where I'm
in
from.
particular,
That
yeah.
small of a, you feel me? They don't really,
Yeah.
them achieving goals is so far fetched to people where I'm from. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I really wanted to. That's always gonna be stuck in me like that. The lessons I was learning, but at the same time, like I have to own up to all the bullshit that I let motherfuckers, all that bullshit, know that no hope shit. Like I
Yeah.
understand for me to know where I'm going, I gotta outgrow that shit too. So I'll be like, yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm the problem for believing that it's not a whole world out there. I'm the
Yeah.
problem for thinking like all this shit, like you feel me, just not being honest with myself enough. And yeah, like I said, man, like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I can talk about this shit all day. And it's good music. Like
It It is is good.
even
good.
also, if you don't want to hear about me being depressed and all this shit all the time, you can just listen to the beats. Like the beats banging. Like the
Oh yeah.
production. Come on, that
That show's crazy.
come on. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I try to add the medicine in the applesauce. So even
Yeah.
if they don't want to hear me talk about that shit all day, they could just
It has to be. I think at the same time, it's yeah, owning up to the you believe in all that shit in the circumstances that you were in, but it's hard when you're in that situation, and you have everybody telling you one thing, or maybe you haven't seen a whole lot of other people do what you're trying to do. It can't be easy to be there and have this dream of doing this and making an album. Like you just put out your debut album, and a lot of I'm assuming a lot of people in your environment weren't doing that or haven't even gotten to this point. So it can't be an easy thing to, have to hear all of that outside noise, see what everybody else is doing, which is like so far from what you want to do and where you are. But you really have to lock in and just and figure it out. You had to figure it out.
and that's a like again, everybody I worked with on this project, I have so much respect for. Like
Hmm.
down to the producers, the engineer Frontline. That's my motherfucking boy. It was just his birthday the other day, so I'm gonna shout out to my boy Frontline. You feel me? But
Hell yeah.
man, like it's I like the one of my favorite songs on the tape. What you want? Produce my dog Ziggy Zavani. He produced the main beat and we just added around it. But he's from Jackson, Mississippi. So tell me what you know about Jackson, Mississippi right now.
Nothing.
Exactly. And when he talks about home, he talks about the beautifulness in that nothing of a place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We was so fucked up with his home,
Yeah.
and we connected a lot to certain lines on the project. Like, I ain't never had a yes man. I had to struggle. Like, I really feel that line. Like, you feel me? Like, just how a motherfucker, your right hand man go let you self destruct. See that superficial shit never made you official, huh? Like lines like that, like let them niggas let you crash out. Let them niggas help you self destruct if you want to. Like let it. Let's see what happens. We
Hmm.
gonna be in the studio though,
Yeah.
So I really again like I hope this music really do something for somebody. Like
Yeah.
that's really why I made it. I really want this to. I know y'all heard the mimosas and the turn shit and
Yeah.
the shit you make a bitch throw that ass. Bitch, you can still throw that ass to this album. It's the Apollonius. Tell me what it ain't. But if you want to really feel something, it's on there too.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, yeah, yeah.
I think it's funny hearing you talk about it because it's a really like genuine place to come from to make a project that is so like important to you that is you want people to feel something when they hear it and you want it to help somebody, right? It's not just throwing a bunch of different songs together trying to make a hit, trying to do this. It's like really talking about stuff that like you said earlier is helping you and helping you get these feelings out, but then also can help somebody else who might not be able to put how they're feeling into words, but they can listen to this Alan Warhol album and be like, oh,
I like I've
I've
been
been
here,
here,
and
and
he's
he's
speaking
speaking
for the
for the
things
things
that
that
I've
I've
also
also
seen and
seen
that
that
I'm
I'm
also
also
going
going
through.
through.
Exactly. And again, like I really say one of the biggest things that really just helped me grow up is I was in LA for like 1 to 2 months, like a month and a half,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
I was damn near like homeless. Like even I was fucked up, but I was
Yeah,
making hella music. But I wasn't even thinking about that. I just needed to get away from a place I feel like I outgrew. You get what
yeah,
I'm saying?
oh yeah,
And I found a lot of relationships that are on this project now. I met at that time, at a
yeah.
very dark time for myself. And then fast forward, I come back home, and then I go on tour. And I went on tour with Aaron May, and
Hmm.
seeing those lyrics really resonate with people, like how he was going through it at that time. Like it's
Yeah,
different now. We grown as men. Like, bro, 23 now. Like he made Chase when he was 17. And to see 17-year-olds go through what he was going through at that time,
yeah.
like that's powerful. That's
Hmm.
power. And they're going through that shit. Like they're not even rapping the lyrics. They're just like looking, like just thinking, like and like seeing like that shit changed how I wanted to approach music. It didn't even want it made me subconscious. I didn't even think about it. I was like, nah, I need to say how I feel now.
Yeah. So that tour was really a turning point for you.
Yeah.
What? It was, man. And it was fun too, nigga. Chicago got amazing food. Shout out to Chicago. But that's besides the point. You feel me? I said,
But it has to be a crazy feeling to stand up there. And I've talked about this before with other people, but it's like standing up there and hearing music that you put out, especially music that means a lot to you and is super vulnerable, and you see other people singing it, even if it wasn't something you put out, right? But seeing like Aaron put that out or whatever, and see a bunch of people singing it who are probably like feeling the same thing, and it helping all those people has to be like such an insane feeling for you to be up there.
bro, it's crazy because I always say this, like the niggas in Queensbridge when they was around Nas, they didn't understand the niggas was finna make Illmatic when they was in the studio. They was just kicking it with their people. You
Yeah.
feel me? They was like Nas, like say if you Nas partner, and hey bro, we finna go to the studio. He got these lyrics, he got these beats, he's around these new producers. You don't know these niggas, but you know something special is happening. Like it's
Yeah.
happening under your feet. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand that he's about to make a classic album that
Yeah.
speaks to a millions of people, like on a deep connection like that. Even with I'm around people I respect the fuck out of. Like even Tisa.
Yeah.
Tisa, he
For
makes
sure.
music
Yeah.
fun. Eh, Bro, he makes people dance, dog. Like that's
Yeah.
powerful, bro. So like I just wanted those feelings, bro. Like that's why I needed May on the tape. That's why I needed Jay Mills. By the way, one of my favorite verses of this year. Y'all listen to what you want, please. You understand what I'm talking about? No, I'm not. Listen, this ain't no boo boo. I ain't no boo boo nigga asking y'all this shit. This is some quality shit. You understand what I'm talking about? Like this some this from the South. They ain't like us. You know that, Noah?
I'm not from the South, bro, but I'll take your word for it.
No, they just started liking us when Outkast and they was doing their
Yeah.
shit. They ain't like it. But now that we doing this on a high level, like horns and string sections, and it's
Yeah.
quality music, man. I love music. I can't shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry, but I really do,
Nah.
man.
I think too also is like when you talk about people dancing to your music and that being power, people don't think about that because a lot of people think it's like it's just what you're talking about and the lyrics in it, but having people react to it a certain way, and even if it being you're not talking really about something super real or whatever you want to say, right? It's not super lyrical. Um, that is power in itself because like sonically it's making people feel something, which is you have on the project too. It's not just all like spit in these things. It's like also the feeling that everything from you know the production in the back is making people feel. It's not just the words that you're speaking. So I think that's a really neat thing about just music in general, I think.
Yeah. Like I said, man, if you believe in this shit, put it around real people that live regular lives. Don't niggas ain't gonna relate to that. I got 20 M's in my account. Everybody ain't rich.
Facts.
Go listen, put this music in front of people who just got off, people that worked 40 hours this week, people that bust their ass, pay their rent, come back so they can pay their car note, car insurance, and play on honey buns for them, and see if they want to be still be born. No, enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
They want to get loose. They want to forget their troubles of tomorrow. You
Yeah.
feel me? They want to forget their troubles of yesterday. It's sometimes you don't have to make them think. Sometimes all you got to do is just bring joy. That's
Hmm.
all you got to do. And again, like I got somebody for every emotion I wanted people to feel on this project, and just
Yeah.
make them fit in my world. Like, nigga, I got Tisa damn near on a fucking Monty Booker sounding beat.
Yeah.
And guess what? Like, we finna make, bro. Like, it's I don't. You have you ever been in Texas?
No.
Yeah. So we got this dance out here. Niggas jig. Like, when
Hmm.
Tisa be hitting that list. Like,
Yeah.
I grew up in that, bro. Like, it was fun when motherfuckers was doing that. Like, that was
Yeah.
before motherfuckers thought they was YNs and all this shit. Like, it was motherfuckers was having fun. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas was jigging, niggas was sweaty. The house probably stunk a little bit, smelled like hot dog
For sure.
water. It stunk. It stank.
Yeah.
And what's a synonym for stank? Stinky,
Sure.
nose fucking up. You feel me? But it was
Yeah.
fun. We was young. We had a blast. We need
Yeah.
to bring that. We need that just that feeling of just like we having fun. We need
Hmm.
that feeling in music again. So
Yeah.
I respect feeling sometimes more than I respect lyrics.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Which is it's funny that you say that because I think because it's so lyric heavy and I think the lyrics are so good on the project that um I think when I was listening to it and when I listened to it the whole way through, um when I said at first I didn't expect it be the way it was. You're right. It had a bit of everything in it. Like it felt like a concept album, right? Like it felt like maybe I'm the problem. Like you got the idea of what you're trying to talk about in the project, but it wasn't like the entire way through. It was the same shit. Like it wasn't just like a super over the same type of production, super like lyrical thing. You get to like halfway through the project, and it sort of switches up at least in the tone of it being a little bit softer, of it being a little bit more melodic, and I think it's really interesting that you took that approach of having um, all these different sounds on it and all these different basically all these different ways of achieving the same message, if that makes sense, in a bunch of different formats.
Yeah, like I said, man. With music, I'm a sick fuck, bro. Like I genuinely have Stevie Wonder and Young Thug on the same top 10. That's just how
Yeah.
I see music. Like I'm from the South. Like so, soul music and R&B music is everything to me.
Yeah.
But I can't sing. I can't sing. But I know how to arrange a record, and I know how to say how I feel somewhat.
For sure.
You feel me? So I don't know, man. Sometimes you don't want to hear a motherfucker talking about how fly he is over a boom bap. I don't want to hear how lyrical a nigga rap, how lyrical he is. I want to get fly. I want to hear a narcissist sometime. You
Yeah.
feel me? And then sometime I need new Houston. Fuck
Hmm.
the bullshit. I'ma fuck around and drop the top. I'm that
Yeah.
nigga now. I fucking bring him out. I supply that dope when these niggas going through a drop. These niggas, they man, listen. Sometimes you need that. You feel
Yeah.
me? And sometimes
It's got a time and place. It's got a time and place for it, absolutely. But also, people, it's it's not necessarily every human experience to be taught to be rapping like you said about having $20 million or having all these things. It's not like the people, especially you're making the music for yourself, but the people who are listening to it, the fans who are listening to it, I feel like, to me at least, something like this is so much more relatable to the people who are going to be ending up listening to your project the most.
come on, bro. I'm a normal, like, I know the videos look cool. I'm a normal person, bro. My side mirror on my car is fucked up, nigga. My back, you feel me? My back tail light is
Yeah.
fucked up, bro. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm grinding. Like I'm hustling just like a motherfucker that work 30 hours a week, 40
Yeah.
hours a week. You get what I'm saying? So I'm in music for them. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like everybody ain't balling out of control. Some people really want love on the connection level. You gotta
Hmm.
articulate that for them. You feel me?
It
So
definitely. I mean, you can hear it. It
we
definitely
make
feels like
music for the
it.
people.
Yeah.
And again, I credit that to to like how we started with this shit and just MIA. Like May made music for people. Jay makes music for people. 24, he makes music for people. You know what I'm saying? He makes
Yeah.
music for people that really feel a certain way about things. You feel me? Like, and Tisa, he makes music so free spirited. So I just mixed the two.
Yeah.
Even the
Yeah.
most vulnerable record, I was free making it. I was free.
It feels like it. It isn't. You don't have to be in a really. You don't have to be in a super like sad, I guess, state to make the type of that type of music, right? Like it can come out whatever way, which is really, like I said, one of the most interesting things I thought is because you don't hear it too often. Where if it's something sad and it's something vulnerable, you kind of know it's gonna be sad and vulnerable, but you sort of take that and flip it into like, okay, this is still me being really vulnerable about like real shit that I've gone through, but at the same time it's like we don't have to sit here and listen to something that's gonna like make us more depressed about it. It's like it's doing it in a really like uplifting way.
Yeah, it's like we all are a problem in our lives. Like some
Mm-hmm.
of us, we got goals that we procrastinate on, but still we shine. We
Yeah.
still woke up today. So it's obvious that we blessed, but we just don't got the blessings that we feel like we desperately need. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But sometimes we be stopping ourselves from doing that,
Mm-hmm.
and we are problems in that way. But sometimes it ain't even that deep. Sometimes it's just music. This music was therapy for me. I don't write. I sit in front of the microphone and I just I'm surprised by the time the song is done.
You just
Like
feel it.
how I feel. Yeah, it's just I'm from
Yeah.
I'm from Houston, bro. We freestyle. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's just how we brought up. Like that's just how we brought up. You feel me? So by the
Yeah.
time of the end of the song, nigga, like it's therapy for me. Like damn, I got that
Yeah.
off my chest. Now I could really, and
Breathe.
that's why I'm so proud of this music. That's why I can't shut the fuck up, no, because
It's a good thing though. That's what we want to hear. We want to. It has to be something you're proud of. And when I hear you talk about it, it sounds like it brings you so much joy that it came out.
this
Yeah.
like my brother, like I just was talking to him, like he listened to this album, and it's a line talking about one of our family members, and
Mm-hmm.
he didn't hear this song before, and he heard it, and he said, "If you wasn't my brother, I would have thought about this family member." But knowing that my brother said it, and we talking thinking about the same person, it hits me a specific
Yeah.
type of way. You get what I'm saying? And like again, like music is powerful, bro. Like I think music and food is the one things where it instantly make you think of something
Yeah.
when you feel me. I
Yeah.
eat food, I think of my grandma. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I eat food, I think of my mom. I listen to Sade, I think of my mom. You know what I'm saying? Lauren Hill, I think of my mom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool to have nods to you know shit like that. Because people going through things too. People got their
Yeah.
family. Life is hard, bro. Life is hard. So
Really hard.
we make music for people that go through that. And also we make shit for people that want to just have fun, want to escape from that.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong for wanting to enjoy yourself in the midst of chaos. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. So
Nothing
when you
wrong
were
with that.
making the project, and I want to go back a little bit to talking about you in LA and really having a tough time. Is that when this project started to come together?
No, so I had a different album when I was in LA. So I had scrapped a
Okay.
project called Crash.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty cool. It was somewhat like it was more like rap driven, I guess. But I guess I feel like every line didn't mean something to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. The production was amazing though. So I was like, do I want to? You know, Beats was hard, nigga. Beats was hard.
Yeah.
But I was just like, you know what? Like
You can always come
at
back to
my
it.
heart, yeah, 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 for sure. But I was also like, my heart isn't in it like how it was at first.
Mm-hmm.
I need to regroup, and that's when I
Yeah.
came back to Houston. And, I was in Houston for a little minute. I was probably out there for like a month and a half. And then I was like, hey, nigga, hey, like, we finna go on tour.
Yeah.
Oh, word. And then that's when I seen that mosh pits ain't the only thing that move people.
It's a bar.
Facts. Like, mosh pits ain't the only thing that move people. Like
Yeah.
these motherfuckers is real life going through these experiences, and you
Hmm.
making a music to be in a soundtrack and a biopic.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Even if it wasn't the project that you originally were writing when you were in LA, those experiences had to have had a big impact on what you ended up coming out with now. Because it's not just about where you are now, it's about the, correct me if I'm wrong, but everything that you've gone through up until this point in your life.
yeah, and there was some shit that still didn't make it. Like, it was certain shit I just felt like I don't want to open up that much quite yet.
Hmm.
Like, I don't need the world to know that much about my family right now, or I don't need,
Yeah.
but I feel like as far as me and the listener getting to know me, I feel like this is a great start, an amazing
Absolutely.
start. And honestly, I'm gonna pop my shit a little bit because I'm a modest man. This is a debut project. Listen, I know niggas say Good Kid, and Mad City is Kendrick debut. That was his fourth album or third. You feel me? I listen. That's my favorite artist. Listen,
Yeah.
I was tuned in Section 80 overly. That's three albums. This is my first album that's out. You get what I'm saying? Listen to this. As a debut, this is crazy. You feel me? And
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I have a body of work that's great
Yeah.
like this. I'm happy. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, like